entire section on this subject.
Yes, so it's unfair. I may have changed my mind about ether, for example.
Is your book for sale back?
Yes.
Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? I'm not sure. I just go and try and do a better job.
Say it like you mean it. This is my Bible.
Yo, Trey.
What up?
I got something to say.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let Me Tell You, episode 134. We are live on YouTube right now. I usually don't do this podcast live, but I just wanted to get a quick commentary out about the unprecedented leak of the Supreme Court decision that looks like it's going to overturn Roe v. Wade. So this is the decision on Dobbs versus the Jackson Women's Health Center, I believe is what it is. We'll see it when I throw up some of the screenshots that went to the Supreme Court and ultimately put, and this was the, I want to say 15-week ban on abortion in Mississippi. I don't know if it was a heartbeat or I think it was a hard 15-week was the decision. Of course, this is what went to the Supreme Court. Couple of big issues that are with this. One, I mean, absolutely, let's celebrate. I mean, this is looking like it's going to be the victory that we have wanted. We have wanted to see Roe overturned for 40 some years. What almost 49? What 73? And we're 2022. So 49 years. We are coming up on the 50th anniversary. So this Supreme Court decision has been in place for far too long. It is not a law. Remember, it is not a law. The Supreme Court doesn't make law. So all the lies that said this was a law of the land, it's bull, because this is not a law. So we are on the verge of watching the worst decision in Supreme Court history. Okay, I'll put it there. I'll put it as an equally as bad as Dred Scott. But those are the two worst decisions the Supreme Court has ever made in this country. One of them was overturned. Now we have another one that is about to be done away with. So there are some issues. So one, I mean, the fact that this thing has been leaked, somebody's legal career needs to be over. And I'm guaranteeing you, I will put a month's salary on the fact that this was leaked by one of the dissenting judges, one of the dissenting justices' offices, because this whole leak is just to stir up pushback on those who are on the side of overturn. And so it was authored by Alito, so we know he was one of the majority decisions. Likely Gorsuch. Wow, I'm just drawing a blank on names. Golly, Coney Barrett, the guy that went through all the problems and the accusations and stuff. Why can I not remember his name? It was right on the tip of my tongue a minute ago. I said it out loud, and now I can't think of it. So we don't know where Roberts is on this. So it's just, we'll see what's going to happen. But what we need to be doing is pray that these people will be able to stand their ground, because you're already seeing it. You're already watching all of the memes and the arguments and everything else. I've been, for the last 3 hours on Facebook, I've been going back and forth with other people who are on the side of, he who hath no uterus should shut the effeth up thing or whatever, Philippians 3, whatever, trying to be witty, but ridiculous in its face. Because what we are doing is we are celebrating the fact that the opinion of 9 men without a single uterus among them is being overturned. So you're welcome, liberals. You're welcome, leftists. You're welcome, Democrats. You don't want men to have an opinion on abortion? Get rid of these men's opinion on abortion. It's gone. We're going to overturn it. you're welcome. You've been asking for this for years. We're giving it to you. There you go. So, but again, we see all the same tired, ridiculous arguments coming up. Is my body my choice? Okay, you don't have a uterus, you can't do it. Okay, well, women on that side of things, you don't have a penis, so you can't talk anything about men who rape. Their body, their choice. You can't tell those men what they can and can't do with their body. Oh, but it affects someone else's body. Exactly. So does abortion. Not your body. It's the baby's body with no choice. That's what it is. So let's get to the heart of the matter. Let's get to the honesty of the whole thing. It is not your body, your choice. It's the baby's body, no choice. So just stop with that ridiculous argument too. Okay? Your body, your choice happened back when you decided to have whatever unprotected, so on. Now, okay, rape and incest. Okay, we don't punish the child for the offense of the father. There are hundreds of thousands, well, maybe tens of thousands. I don't know if it's hundreds. Tens of thousands at least of people out there willing to adopt babies. There are thousands of people who are products of rape who are alive today that you say should be dead. Right? So again, all the arguments are pointless, but let's talk about this decision, and let's look at some of the things that were written in it. So it is Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. So that is the thing. This is the first draft written by Justice Alito. Senator Kavanaugh, that's the name. So likely who is on the five who have decided for this are going to be Alito, Barrett, Kavanaugh, Gorsuch, and Thomas. On the other side, again, I don't see Roberts' name in there. Oh, Chief Justice Roberts. So Roberts, Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan are probably on the other side, or it might be a 6-3 decision. I don't know where Roberts is on all this. But so here's what we're looking at. I got to speed this up because I have to go to work. So here's a couple of things that have been put out there that we see. He says, we hold that Roe and Casey must be overturned. So we've got Roe v. Wade, Casey versus Planned Parenthood. The Constitution makes no reference to abortion and no such right, including the one on which the defenders of Roe and Casey now chiefly rely, the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. No such right is implicitly protected by any constitutional provision. Sorry, I missed that line. So this is a statement that is profound and it's true. There is no constitutional right to abortion. None. It doesn't exist. It's not there. And then the other thing I wanted to point out, where did it go? Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak, and the decision has had damaging consequences. And far from bringing about national settlement of the abortion issue, Roe and Casey have inflamed debate and deepened division. So there you go. These are the things. This is out there. But again, this whole thing was leaked. Whoever leaked it, they're going to find out who leaked it. I guarantee you they will. And this person is going to be disbarred, arrested, locked up. This is egregious in its own right. The fact that somebody leaked this decision on its first draft to Politico. Again, this is to stir up their constituency. This is to stir up those people to start doing what they're doing, right? They're out there in the street and they're screaming once again. You're taking away our rights. You're killing women. Look, here's the reality. Until you can show me there is statistically no difference between deaths prior to 1973 and deaths of women in abortion after 1973. Statistically, there's no difference. So don't bring that up. The whole back alley abortion thing that gives you the picture of a table in an alley and a butcher knife and blah, 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 that's BS as well. It's called yellow journalism. It wasn't what happened. Back alley abortion is the fact that doctors were opening their offices through the back door and letting people come in so they could do something that was illegal in their offices. And it was done in the same offices and so on. So again, those things are just lies to emotionalize you, to get you to go, oh, well, we don't want this. No. Here's the deal. Still today, I mean, we watched it at the Planned Parenthood in Salt Lake City, where they had an ambulance show up to a girl who was in an emergency situation, who was hemorrhaging after an abortion in the clinic, and they called the ambulance and did not let them come with their sirens on because they didn't want people to think that this crap happened in Planned Parenthood. It happens still. In any medical clinic, in any medical procedure. Almost every medical procedure you have, including up into cyst removals, because I used to do them as a medic in the Army, the risks are, well, and there's a possible risk of death, because you could have a reaction to this and da-da-da-da-da. The risks are always there, in one situation or another. And yeah, okay, you're overturning it. Gun laws don't get rid of gun violence, so abortion laws aren't going to get rid of abortion. That's true. But we arrest people who violate gun laws, and we will arrest people who violate abortion laws. And justice will be served. That's what we want to see. And yeah, come at me. Go ahead. I mean, I'm down for all the smoke. I'm always willing to take it. I'm always willing to put up with whatever. Questions, comments, snide remarks in the comments, please, because you know what that does? That makes the algorithm guy send the video out to more and more people. So please, if you like, share, comment, do all that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, there's the deal. I'm going to get more in depth on this tomorrow or the next day when I get some time to sit down and do a full length video, but I'm going to have to cut this off because I got to bounce. So, there you go, guys. Keep praying for the fact that this will happen. And stand firm in what we know to be true. And don't be swayed by ridiculous arguments. Stand firm in what we know to be true. And that is the fact that abortion is murder. It ends a human life every time, unless it's botched. And we have examples of people who are out there advocating for life who are survivors of botched abortions. But abortion is murder. And we cannot say anything other. And it should be as illegal as any other Penal Code 187. And that's the way it is. So thanks for watching, guys. I got to roll. Look for more on this stuff over the next couple of days. I'll be getting more in depth, and we'll talk more and more about it and get into arguments and stuff like that, whatever. So thank you for taking a few minutes to watch me late at night. And as always, preach the gospel at all times. Use words. They're necessary. Until next time, Soli Deo Gloria.